Hey there everyone, today we are here at Icon Park at Orlando, and it is actually the first time I have been here in years. So I am excited to check out the Orlando Eye, Madame Tussauds, Sea Life, and see what they have to offer at Icon Park. So let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. Opening back in 2015, Icon Park has tons of attractions, restaurants, and shops. And as soon as we head inside, there's the Yard House, there's a carousel, Uncle Julio's, Brother Jimmy's Barbecue, there's even a coffee shop, and of course there is the one and only Orlando Eye. This is a gigantic Ferris wheel. There is also Madame Tussauds and Sea Life Aquarium. There is also the gigantic Starflyer, which is a 400-foot swing. And there's even a slingshot attraction that's located on the right side of the park. Now, while Icon Park has a lot of attractions, all the attractions are at a separate cost. For example, the Orlando Eye costs $30 per person, while the attraction combos can start at $40 per person. And of course, I think we're going to go ahead and try and do the Orlando Eye, check out Madame Tussauds and Sea Life, and also check out one of the restaurants like Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips. As we're walking along, there is the Pearl Express where you can do a train ride for $6. There's also this live stage where it's called Live at the Lawn. I guess this is where they do nightlife entertainment. They have a Haagen-Dazs. There's also the Max Action Arena, which is this extreme virtual reality experience. There's Museum of Illusions, and there's also tons of carts outside. Like, for example, there is this Icon Park photo booth. There's multiple areas where you can get some merchandise and other goodies as well. But I think right now we're going to go ahead and head inside this area, since this is where most of the attractions are going to be. As soon as we head inside, there is Madame Tussauds on the left in the game, which is an arcade. There's also Orlando Eye, which is open from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. and they are currently closed due to weather, unfortunately. Right beside Orlando Eye, there's also the Max Action Theater. There's even the Wheelhouse Market, where you can get plenty of food, such as the Envu Fresh Mediterranean Kitchen, Winnie Mochi, Winnie Tea Bar, the Bone Korean Fried Chicken, and then on the right side, there is the Sea Life Aquarium. And then in the center, we have the Wheelhouse Bar. They have cocktails, beer, and wine. For the first stop, we're going to go ahead and head inside of Madame Tussauds. This is a wax museum with tons of wax figures with celebrities and plenty of other exhibits. So let's go ahead and head inside. As soon as we enter Madame Tussauds, there are over 90 different lifelike wax figures. So while we won't go through every single wax figure, I thought we would see most of them, as we first saw Pitbull, aka Mr. Worldwide. Then we also got to see a wax figure of Juan Ponce, who discovered Florida while on an expedition in search of the Fountain of the Youth. We're now in an American camp where we can see Uncle Sam. There's also Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. Afterwards, there's Martin Luther King Jr. As behind, there's the I Have a Dream speech. And as soon as we turn the corner, there is Walt Disney behind his animation desk. And then there's even some more inventors along the way. For example, there is Thomas Edison. And there's even Albert Einstein behind a series of books on a bookshelf. And you could even do a little quiz. Also looks like for the Thomas Edison area, there is some lights that are flashing. There's even a wax figure of Steve Jobs behind some technology codes. And there's also Andy Warhol behind a big, giant celebrity soup can, as well as some Brillo wash pads. And then heading down this way, there's this whole area. Even then, there is Madame Marie Tussaud, person behind wax figures. You can even make your very own wax hands as well. Passing by that area, there is some lockers, and we can even see some other people, such as Dale Earnhardt Jr., Muhammad Ali, and Evander Holyfield. And you can also test your reaction speed by tapping out the lights as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm looking at this. Yeah, I think I lost. There's also wax figures of Dan Marino and Peyton Manning. There's even one of Mar Jr., Serena Williams, and we even have one of Shaquille O'Neal. And even original seats from the old Yankee Stadium from 1923 to 1973 and 1976 to 2008. Now we're in the musicians area where we have Pharrell Williams, Rihanna, and Dua Lipa. Past that little room, there is some more musicians such as Harry Styles. We even have Madonna. There's also Maluma and Ariana Grande. There's even Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Ricky Martin, and last but not least, Elvis Presley. In the TV section of Madame Tussauds, there is Whoopi Goldberg. There's also Jimmy Fallon, the one and only Oprah Winfrey, Katy Perry, Neil Patrick Harris, and Jim Parsons. What in the world is this? So there is a DC area.
An explosion at LexCorp's central computer facility has caused a citywide technological disruption.
Oh no. With the DC area, there is tons of superheroes. Unfortunately, there is Ezra Miller's Flash, but there's also Wonder Woman, Superman, Cyborg, Batman, and most importantly, Aquaman. But this is all based on the DCU, which is now weird because technically it's considered dead. Moving right along. But as soon as we head out, there is the Daily Planet. And when we're in this room, there is Shrek and Fiona with the Onion, along with Gingy. And then there was a multitude of celebrities such as The Rock and Steven Spielberg, along with an E.T. photo op. And then in the final room, there was plenty of famous actors such as Zendaya, Channing Tatum, Leonardo DiCaprio, Lady Gaga, Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Tom Hanks, Samuel Jackson, Brad Pitt, and the most famous one, of course, is the camera person taking the photo at the end. Now, the Orlando Eye is one of the most iconic attractions in Orlando. It is 400 feet tall. You can even bring your drinks on board. It's a 15 to 20 minute long journey where you can see plenty of things such as Disney, Universal, and you can even see Epic Universe. Before you board on capsules, you can get a beverage from the Sky Bar where you can enjoy a drink 400 feet in the air. But I think we're going to go ahead and head inside one of the capsules for Orlando Eye. heading inside Sea Life Aquarium. This is an aquarium on the right side of Icon Park. There's tons of animals and education and even educational facts. And even educational facts to learn more about animals. So let's go ahead and head inside. Passing by this theater, it looks like it's closed, but this is the virtual reality Undersea Explorer Theater. And as we're heading inside, there's this gigantic 360-degree aquarium with all sorts of fish. Now we're diving down into the ocean, and we now have all sorts of creatures. I think you can even go down in that little tube, although we can see plenty of fish all around, and we can even see some coral. What is that? Oh my goodness, look at that, snail. Oh my goodness. It looks like it's trying to talk, you know. Inside Ocean Caves, we even have some fish. Look at that, it's a clownfish swimming around. And then, whoa, what is this? So, we have these little books where you can log your dive at Dive Station 1 and plenty of the other dive stations all around. Then we have this really cool looking room with some cool lighting. I mean, we have this jellyfish lighting. And we're now in Ocean Invaders. In Ocean Invaders, we can see a bunch of jellyfish. Look at that, oh my goodness. There's even small jellyfish. And we also have Shark Shipwreck. Will you see a shark? Probably not, but it's really cool seeing all the fish down here. And look at that, there's one fish inside the tank. We even have some fun facts about sharks all around. I mean, let's look here. So this fish is called the wolf eel. We also have the bat sea star, which is in short bat star. Then there's also California sea cucumber. And then they also have giant red sea urchin, anemone, wolf eel. And I think that's kind of it with this whole entire area. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a fish, but it's actually a plant. But we can see some starfish, plenty of fish, you know, sticking. There's a little game that people can play, mostly aimed for kids. There's more fish and plants that are alive. Then there is Atlantic Ocean, where you can see a ton of fish. Holy moly. Look at that big one in the center. Oh my goodness. I don't think that'll be the biggest fish we'll see, but we'll see. In the next exhibit area, there is the Last Dragons. And it looks like this whole entire area is themed after a little festival. Inside this area, there is the axolotl. These are types of fish that is technically the last dragon. And then there's another tank. I'm trying to see, where's the axolotl? I don't know, but I guess we'll see eventually. Oh wait, there it is. There's the axolotl, look at that. When we're entering this exhibit, there's plenty of fish along with some coral. I will say there's a lot of yellow tang fish, but I want to kind of see what else is on here. So there's yellow tang, there's Dr. Fish, Tomini surgeonfish, ocean surgeonfish, long tentacle anemone, and we're now in the Coral Sea. Down this little pathway, people can go under there, but we can see plenty of other fish all around. There is a little guide where it says Restoring Reefs in the Florida Keys, where Sea Life Aquarium is supporting the work of the Coral Restoration Foundation. It's a non-profit conservation organization leading the way in coral restoration programs for threatened coral species. We even have some pictures of scuba divers, you know, what they used for the coral, and looks like that thing in the picture is actually here as well. Oh my goodness, I didn't see the eel. And now we're in the Pacific Ocean, where we can see a bunch of things about Pacific Ocean. There's plenty of fish, a lot of fish right there. And then there's even a behind the scenes tour, happens multiple times per day. But there's even a little jelly lab, along with the exploration station, where there's some jellyfish. Oh, interesting. And there's also a water bottle refill station as well, and another dive station. And then we can see some more fish. I thought for a second the fish was literally staring at the camera, but I think there's some other fish. Look at that. There's a little shark swimming. You can barely see it too, but there's like a sea turtle. Oh, now it's swimming. Oh, and the shark's swimming as well. Whoa. After that encounter with the turtle, there is the boy or girl section. We can see plenty of fish. It's also an Aquarius note. Did you know these spadefish were born at another aquarium? They're part of the partnership with AZA accredited aquariums, share juvenile fish. Sea Life gets their animals from sustainable sources. We work hard to support animals in our care and in the wild. Looks like there's some video protection of some animals. A little area where you can see some of the animals that we already saw. And then some more animals in a tank. And then seahorse hideaway, where you can learn more about seahorses. There's also a little help us sign asking people to protect animals from plastic bags after mistaking them for jellyfish. Oh my goodness, there's these little seahorses. That's so cool. Interesting. Where's these fishes? Are these fish? Yeah, I think these are fish. You know? I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was another eel, but that's just a rock. Actually, no, there is a little fish over there. Look at it, it's just staring. And now we're in Indian Ocean. This is where you can see some stingrays, like that one. Plenty of other fish and creatures that lives inside of the aquarium. And there's also a little falcon head, I think. But either way, it's a bird, so let's move on. Heading out here, there's this beautiful painting, but when we're out here, there is this gigantic area. This is where you can actually meet some of the characters. Now, during Halloween, they have this special event where you can actually meet a mermaid out here. And during Christmas, and sometimes you can meet Sharky, which is the main mascot for the aquarium. But we even have some more fish swimming around, minding their business. I will admit, this aquarium is really cool, but we have Everglades and wetlands. As you can see, some animals in the subtropical wetland. There's a turtle, look at that. Look how cool it is. Oh, might be fighting, but no. I think they're just swimming together. There's some other creatures, as these fish are from a hatchery. And then when we're heading along here, we can even see the next room, which is Coastal Rock Pools. This is the last room before the exit, so when it comes to this area, the ocean venture is in the North Pacific Ocean. We're now complete with our ocean journey. There is starfish, plenty of fish swimming around the coral, along with some plants. And out here, you can touch some creatures like anemone. You can touch some sea stars and plenty of other animals out here. And once you're done, you will need to wash your hands. But now we're going ahead and head out since we're now done with our ocean journey. And that's going to be a wrap on our adventure here at Icon Park. We did a lot. We went on the wheel, checked out Mount Tussauds and Sea Life, and had a fun day. I honestly think Icon Park is an underrated place to visit with a ton of restaurants, fun attractions, and plenty of things that anyone can do. Mount Tussauds was a fun place to visit. It was also cool seeing all sorts of animals inside of Sea Life Aquarium, and it was incredible seeing so many places such as Universal, Epic Universe, or even Disney 400 feet on the Orlando Eye. But let me know in the comments, have you ever been to Icon Park? And if so, what's your favorite thing to do here? If you want to help support the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and follow for more. As always, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.